Yep.
And just
Please.
setting that specific instance aside and kind of talking about this a little more generally.
Sure.
As a matter of law or policy, if a State Department employee is retiring and heading into private life to just, live in the private sector, can he take official government
Sounds wonderful, by
documents?
the way.
Must be nice. Can
I
he take
prefer-
official government documents or correspondence home with him when he goes? Can they exist in his home?
You're talking about just official,
Just a
unclassified.
Government employee, can he take official government documents? And if he can, is he required to notify the State Department that he has whatever it is he wants to take home?
Well, again, if you're speaking generally, I would have to check on the precise regulations for any, myself included, any State Department official who's retired. There's a clear distinction between what is unclassified and classified, and then there's also a clear obligation for record keeping and what have you, to ensure that copies or originals of any documents or any kind of email traffic or whatever are preserved. So that's the case here, I think, is what happened is Secretary Clinton gave the State Department, I have the exact amount, some 30,000 plus pages of her correspondence, and that's what we're going through now and making sure that is kept.
The IG is now saying that some of it is classified, so if somebody takes something and the State Department isn't aware that they have it, what if it ends up being classified and they just didn't realize it was classified, such as seems to be the case here?
Well, again, when you look at things retroactively, we do upgrade the classification. She did have her own server, and frankly, it's not my role or State Department's role right from here to litigate that portion of it. What we're trying to do is respond to a FOIA request to publicly release these documents, and that's what we're doing. That's where our focus remains.
When's the next tranche? When's the next
It'll be at the end of the month, and I think as we talked about last week, we were a little bit behind the last tranche because we tried to incorporate, frankly, some of the IC's concerns and streamline that process a little bit. We brought in a contingent from the intelligence community to actually be here, physically present at the State Department, to try to go through some of these documents alongside our folks. Initially, that led to a little bit of a slowdown, but we hope that actually will meet and exceed going forward the goals for each month.